Hey guys, Michael for longer here. So this particular topic I've been wanting to do for a long time. It's really hard because I'm in the car. The room that I had, the kind of office, is being turned into a baby room. I don't have access to my books, so I'm just here with my phone and me in the car. Um, Now, in December of last year, I talked about a video I wanted to do on Mayor-elect Mandami. Now, of course, he is now the mayor, so no longer mayor-elect. But anyway, at the time, he says that he defines himself as a democratic socialist. Now, socialism has never historically worked anywhere, and that's just history. There are applications that we do see are beneficial, but a full-on socialism has never worked. But anyway, this all to say, I've got to bring this topic up. I love talking about the Bible anywhere I go, but at work I love to do it. I'm praying that souls are saved. And anyway, so I was talking, and I call this biblical socialism. So biblical socialism. So in the book of Malachi, that is the last book of the Old Testament. Now, lots of backstory to go into it, but essentially God is angry with Israel at this time, and I think it's in chapter 4. I think it is that God says, "You have robbed me." And they say, "How have we robbed God?" And he says, "With your tithes and your offerings." Now, a tithe is their first fruit out of the land. So their first plants, their animals, all these first fruits, and your offerings. And so he says, "Bring your tithes and your offerings to the temple." So that would have been their church of the time, if you will. "Bring your tithes and your offerings, and I will have an overflow of heaven, a blessing for you." So you have to look that up. That's not word for word from the passage, but that is essentially what it says. Now, a lot of pastors I've heard use that as an example, or, "Oh, bring your tithes and your offerings, and you personally will be financially blessed." Now, God can do whatever God wants to do, so I'm not going to say he can't, but I am saying that's not what the passage is actually about. So what it's saying is that if we, all of the people in Israel that this time, right, if we all bring our tithes and our offerings, our food, our blessings, our first fruits, to the church, put it into their storehouses, there will be an overflow for the people of Israel. And it's just this idea, as I said, biblical socialism, where it's not coming from up above, in the sense of, it's not coming from a government official that's saying, "I'm going to take your tithe and your offering." No, God is saying, "I want you to bring your tithe and your offering. It's going to have an overflow, and people are going to be blessed." And so that's just an opportunity to share the Bible at work, which I always love to do. And yeah, I encourage you guys to look that up. That is in Malachi chapter 4. Malachi is a pretty short book if you want to read the whole thing. But I promised I wanted to do that on months ago. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a comment below, and I hope you guys have a good day. God bless. Bye now.